Nothing changes until you do. Change is not a matter of chance, not something that happens because the universe decides you're ready. Change begins the exact moment you decide to stop negotiating with your excuses. Nothing, and I mean nothing, changes until you do. The world you see outside you is only a mirror of the one that exists within. If your inner world is cluttered with doubt, fear, and hesitation, don't be surprised when your reality reflects chaos and confusion. But the moment you shift your thinking, even slightly, the universe begins to rearrange itself to match your new vibration. That's not magic, that's law. Every great mind who has walked this earth, from Edison to Ford, from Carnegie to Disney, understood this truth. Life bends to the will of those who refuse to be ordinary. Edison didn't wait for the light bulb to appear in a stroke of luck. He became the kind of man who could create it. He transformed failure into feedback and darkness into invention. You see, the world does not give you what you wish for. It gives you what you believe you deserve. And belief isn't built by reading a few quotes or listening to a few speeches. Belief is forged in discipline, in the quiet moments when no one is watching, when your comfort screams for attention and you still choose growth. The truth is, most people live their entire lives waiting for a sign, waiting for inspiration, waiting for things to get better. They pray for a miracle while ignoring the miracle that's already within them, the power to decide. Napoleon Hill said, "Whatever the mind of man can conceive and believe, it can achieve." But he didn't say when. The gap between conception and achievement is filled with work, not someday work, not motivational highs, but daily, consistent, disciplined action. That's where transformation lives. Because until you change you, your thoughts, your habits, your standards, you'll keep repeating the same cycle under different disguises. New jobs, same frustration. New relationships, same patterns. New year, same excuses. You're not stuck because the world is unfair. You're stuck because you keep replaying the same story in your head, the one that convinces you that you can't, that it's too late, that success is for others. But listen carefully. The moment you decide that your old story no longer serves you, everything begins to shift. Because decision is the highest form of power a human being possesses. It's the act of creation itself. When you decide, you separate yourself from who you were and step into who you were meant to be. Look around you. Every building, every invention, every fortune ever made, all of it began as an invisible thought in someone's mind. A dream that refused to die. A vision someone believed in so fiercely that reality had no choice but to obey. Hen 96 Ford once said, "Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right." That's not a quote, that's a mirror. Your life right now is evidence of what you've been believing. You don't attract what you want, you attract what you are. So the question is not, how do I change my life? The real question is, am I willing to change myself? If you want more, you must become more. If you want success, you must think like success. If you want freedom, you must discipline your mind until it no longer bows to fear. The man who wants to climb the mountain does not negotiate with gravity. He trains. He becomes stronger, more focused, more capable. That's what personal transformation is. Training your mind to lift heavier weights of responsibility, purpose, and vision. You were not born to be average. You were born to lead yourself to greatness. But leadership begins with mastery, self-mastery. And self-mastery begins with awareness. So, pause for a moment. Take a breath. Look at your life. Everything you tolerate, every result you accept, every excuse you repeat, all of it is a reflection of your current identity. But identity is not fixed. It's a choice you keep making. When you say, "This is just who I am," you lock the door to your own growth. But when you say, "This is who I am becoming," you open the gates to transformation. Nothing changes until you do. Not your circumstances, not your finances, not your relationships, not your destiny. The key is in your hand. But most people stand at the door of opportunity, waiting for someone else to turn it for them. Stop waiting. Turn the key. Walk through. Because the life you dream of is already waiting. Not for luck, not for the perfect timing, but for the new you to finally arrive.